Welcome back, Super Mega Baseballers here. Super Mega Eric 1 here with the Diablos. I just made a little demon hadn't done one in a little while, so I decided to do another one here. And this is there's a lot of times I do geometrics where they're balanced on the side, this one's off balance. So ideally I would have loved about maybe 3 or 4 more layers that I could have gotten a little more creative with. But very simply put on this one, it's 32 layers and you need a couple colors here. First of all, you need black, white, and then we go with the nice deep red here, left side red, and it's just a little off the line and it's down here, right there, okay? And let's get to it. If you are new to the channel, I'm sorry, for those of you who've been around for a while, have to do this for the newbies. Please like and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. I'm well over 150 with about another 150 that I'm going to shoot for before we get to Super Mega Baseball 4 in the spring. And got all different types of designs already, and I've got a whole boatload for you. And so the way I do my logos is I tell you position 1, position 2, rotation, scale. That way you can copy what I do and make it as your own. Just as always, do not take credit for my logos. If you use it and you post it, please give me my due. I don't get paid for this. I do it for the love of the game. So again, let's get going. We'll start off with outline, and I did outline, I buffed it up one more time. But I did it originally. It looks great right here, but if you look at the jersey, it doesn't stand out as much. So buffed it up one more. You can buff it up more if you want, but I think that it starts to get a little even more cartoonish. So we'll just stick with 2 in black. And then we start off with trapezoid 1 for his right leg, left from our point of view. Negative 40, negative 123, 43, and 24. Then I do dash, font 5, skew 50, okay? And that's what we're going for there, all right? And that's in the red, that's at 105, negative 190, 77, and 12. Then I do parallelogram 3, this bad boy right there. In white, 66, negative 136, 67, 23. Half circle in black, 147, 215, negative, 0, and 10. Then ellipse 2 for the other foot. You could use half circle 2 if you wanted to, but I think that it looks a little bit more, I don't know, realistic or something like that. You wouldn't really have both feet pointing forward, but so that in ellipse 2 in black, negative 73, negative 220, 354, and 12. And then I do another dash, font 5, skew, and skew 50. That's, again, right there. And that's at negative 84, negative 178, 105, and 11. Ellipse 1, that'll be his elbow. This is where I wish I had like one more layer, because I would stick something there right by his hands. In there, I would have put like something to make it look like, you know, like the crook of the elbow and just a little bit of a space there just to make it look a little more realistic for a fake cartoon character. All right, so ellipse 1 in red, negative 60, 0, 17, and 14. Then I do square 3 for the majority of the body in white, 10, negative 34, 8, and 26. Bend 2 for his arm in red, 21, negative 53, 157, and 23. And that's how it looks going in. And then trapezoid 1 for his wrist, negative 43, negative 28, 128, and 14. Then I put the trident in, and I do black for the first part of it, and then red for the second. Just so that, because the black will be the outline, and then you can still see the red, so it doesn't blend into the rest of the logo. Whoops. All right, and that's at 7, 82, 27, and 82. Then square 4 for hands. I've done this one many times before. You guys have seen this. I like square 4 for hands. It just works out perfectly for a closed fist. Negative 48, negative 23, 306, and 9. Copy it at negative 28, 15, 303, and 8. And then I do shield 7 for the face, also in red, at 52, 49, 2, and 25. And then what logo of mine wouldn't be complete without a swish 10? 102, 138, 108, and 17. But wait, there's more. We're going to do the cap. I did this because I knew I was going to probably be tight on layers. And while I don't generally like to use some of the pre-made stuff, obviously hence why I'm making these logos, this and the trident just allowed me to do a little bit more detail, so that's the reason why it's in there. So the cap, I do white for the brim, red for the rest, and that's at 69, 103, 2, and 31. And then swish 10 for the other horn in red, 6, 138, 252, and 17. Then I'm doing the eyes in black, 2 periods, but I'm doing them in font 7. Okay. Reason being, that's how they look. Okay. All right. 55, 60, 4, and 7. This saves a layer. And then, so to do the white parts of the eyes, I did period with 2 spaces. So period, 2 spaces, period. Font 7 to kind of keep the same similar shape there. And that's at 63, 61, 1, and 2. All right. And then shield 8 for his left shoulder. 78, negative 22, 238, and 13. Swish 11 for his eyebrow. 42, 68, 55, and 17. And then make sure it's starting from the left and swooping down to the right. So then you copy, flip it. 81, 68, 308, and 7. And then to kind of show off part of the nose, I do arc, 69, 48, 83, and 7. And then I'm giving him a little bit of a goatee. Ellipse 2 in black, 55, 17, 0, and 11. And then for his mouth, I do left parentheses, font 5 in red, 56, 16, 270, and 6. And then to finish off the rest of his nose, I do arc 3 in black, 51, 32, 66, and 5. And then ellipse 4 for his pointy ear in red, 5, 59, 64, and 11. Now to do his, to show fingers to give a little bit of texture, to so to speak. Had to be creative because I knew I was going to run out of layers. So I did left parentheses, space, left parentheses, space, left parentheses, then space, 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 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right parentheses, space, right parentheses, space, right parentheses. So left space, left space, left, 5 spaces, right space, right space, right. Okay? That's in font 5. And that's at negative 48, negative 1, 301, and 3. And I've done these several times like this. There's times I've actually written some really good shapes or things that I've come up with down so that I can use them again. Or I go back to some of my videos sometimes and I'm like, I remember I've done this before. How the hell did I do it? So probably not a bad thing to do, especially if you make a lot of logos yourselves and you want to remember how to do certain things like that. So that's one I like. Then to give him a belt, I did right parentheses in font 5. You can actually make that just a bit bigger. There you go, right there. Leave it there. 6, negative 94, 95, and 23. And then shield 6 for the rest of his pointy goatee in black, 61, negative 11, 354, and 10. And then the final touch, did a capital D in font 12, because I think that looks good there. And there you go, guys. Call him the Diablo. And kind of wanted to make the pitchfork, but I knew very quickly that I wasn't going to have enough. So I actually put the trident in as I was done and then just, moved it down until it, fit in the right space. But I was trying to see if I could do this and then make it on my own, but it just came down to I just wasn't going to have enough layers. I would have needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I would have needed like at least 8 more layers. And until till SMB4 comes out, hopefully with more layers. If you're listening, Metalhead, you know, 64 layers would be nice. 128. I mean, why not just go even 200? Can make some really cool stuff. So, again, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, love to hear your comments. Challenge me. Tell me something that you want to see that I haven't done already, and I'll see if I can do it. All right. Thank you very much, and see you on my next video. Bye.